like Chicago for some reason, for all the violent stuff. But at the same time, though, Chicago is so decent and so pretty. I never been nowhere else, so I think it ain't no other city like ours. I don't know. I love my city. What's up, Joe? Come by to church sometime, man. Hallelujah, hey, man. What up, head? What up, head? You know what get him laugh? I don't know who these people is. Big white dude right here. He's like, what up? Cold. Big white dude. Cause the church right here don't nothing really happen at church. But down that way, past Madison, I say a couple blocks down that way, it be going up. And down that way, right there, it be going up too. That would be cracking that, like a lot of violence, a lot of everything, shit.
People look at these young men as being a problem. Man, they actually the solution if you give them a chance.
People are dying around us on a daily basis. Every day we turn on the news and how many times we hear about shootings and people getting killed. Y'all gonna come in here with stories about people you know personally. Man, heaven forbid, y'all become one of those stories.
The Ma'af Redemption Project is a ministry of this church trying to create a support system for you.
It's a great opportunity, man, because you were selected out of 187 applicants. How many people been shot in here? Raise your hand. More than half of the room. If anybody that's been to prison, raise your hand.
A lot of these conditions on the west side in Chicago that we grew up in, we didn't create.
The system is designed to what?
Right.
Break us. You gotta be man enough, man, to be protectors of your community. The only way you do that is start building yourself up first.
Welcome to a new beginning. Doesn't matter what you did in the past. What matters is today. It's gonna be a lot of struggles, but the whole point is moving forward. There is no moving forward without struggle.
All right, brothers, I'm gonna read off a scenario. If you feel that that scenario is morally right, you would stand on this side of the room. If you feel it's morally wrong, you're gonna come to this side of the room. If you really can't decide one or the other and you kinda in the middle, then you can stand in the middle, right? Your friend is on the bus and sees someone who he recognizes from being in an opposing gang's music video. Your friend sneaks up behind the guy and hits him in the head with a baseball bat. Morally right, morally wrong, or you in the middle? Try to be honest, guys. Be honest with yourself.
I want y'all to come over here, even y'all in the middle, because y'all on the fence about whether this is right or wrong. Come on now, because if you think you can justify Shorty getting bashed in his head just because he wanted to be in the music video.
It's not right. It's not right, but it is to a certain extent. You gotta look how this person feeling. You
so
feel?
The consequences to that action is prison time.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta just
even throw up gang signs or show no guns, none of that, because they could still be with it, even though they dancing. So you never know.
I want to elaborate on that, because he said he was in the video dancing these days. He could have been dancing with a pipe in his hand. A pipe as a gun. He could have been dancing with a pipe in his hand. You feel me? He could have been doing anything. He just sitting there dancing. And because...
Does that still justify?
No, I ain't say it was nothing. I'm not saying it justified. That's why I was sitting in the middle. But at the same time, you could feel in danger. He could be on the phone. You don't know who he. What you gonna do? Then now when they pull up on the side of that bus, 'cause somebody just got popped on the corner right here, sitting on the bus.
We talking about making a moral decision. Moral. Because we trying to reduce gun violence in Chicago. That's our main objective. And in order to do that, we gotta stop justifying senseless behavior that amounts to people losing their life.
Now, it's a whole list of scenarios. So if you ain't get to share, I'm gonna jump to you on the next one. Your friend pushed a 70-year-old woman to the ground and steals her purse. I know. So we all on the same side on this one.
You know, I read a thing that says in Chicago, there's no more than about 2,500 to 3,000 people who are actually the perpetrators and the victims of gun violence. That's not a lot of people, right? You mean to tell me we can't help 3,000 people? Turn them around, show them something different.
As you can probably tell, this was not a Baptist church all the time. We acquired the space in 1993. And we decided to kind of replace some of the European representations with more cultural representations. Let me show y'all a picture. Our logo was the bottom of a slave ship. I'll direct your attention to the Ma'afa Remembrance window. That image was produced by British abolitionists to expose the horrors of the transatlantic slave trade. We refer to that experience as the Ma'afa, or the Great Disaster. Just looking at that image, it's hard to see what their experience was like. You know, they tight-packed as if they're sardines. This helps you understand what it was really like.
To calm, soothe, heal. 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 To calm, soothe.
And then, as you can see, there's this blank window. This will be the Sankofa peace window. Sankofa, it means you cannot move forward until you first go back and get the things that you have forgotten. And so it's about learning from the past in order to construct a better future. Every time I see your faces, it reminds me of their faces. Because somebody else has created conditions that control your life, seemingly control your life. If you're so focused on tragedies, you kind of lose sight and the hope that's also present that God lives in West Garfield Park, a place that has the lowest life expectancy in the city, but a place with tremendous promise if we invest in those who are most vulnerable.
All right, let's stand up, move these chairs out the way, man. So we building a team, right? We building a brotherhood. You gotta be able to, man, communicate, depend on each other, all that. So the activity we're gonna do now, the goal is for us to keep the ball from hitting the ground for 60 seconds. Go.
You can't hit it more than 3 times, and the guy next to you can't touch it.
12 seconds, new record. Hold on, let me, what you got to say?
Thing would be like my ball, I would have just stepped back and make it a little easy, so we ain't fighting.
Come on, y'all, let's do this, man. This is time.
That's over there. Woo! Hey, go
One link, one chain. You guys are going to be a part of that chain.
We are the men of the Mouth Redemption Project. We recognize that we cannot redeem our families, our communities, until we first redeem ourselves.
I am a man.
I show him love, even though he does the things he do. I still love him. I still take time out to deal with him when a lot of people have turned their back on him.
My daddy be up there with Family Dollar. I don't think he don't think he up there. He be up there though. He be up there though selling cigarettes though. I never knew my pops. I found out who my pops was when I was 17 years old.
His dad is not in his life. He knows his father hangs out on the street corner up here by the church. And so a lot of times he just goes up there just to see if he can see his father.
Right-handed, right?
Yeah.
I'm right-handed.
Every young man wants his dad to be proud of him. But I played sports when I was younger, but my daddy never came to none of my games. Never gave me a pat on the back. Never gave me a hug. My daddy didn't know how to love, and I believe his daddy don't know how to love. And so I give him that because I know how I felt when I didn't have it in my life.
Carry your own tools, man.
Get my stuff.
That's
Weed
your
whack.
Some people got hammers, saws. That's your
Pickaxe. Weed whack.
That's your weed whacker.
To whack somebody weed.
Good job.
Thanks.
We understand the struggles that each and every one of you guys are going through because some of us been through those same struggles.
We a special type of breed of men. Some of y'all, man, done been shot multiple times and survived that. And you here. We a special group of people, man.
I've been through a lot. I've been to prison twice. I've been with the getting shot and all that. I got shot a lot of times. 21. I didn't walk for a year and a half. Excuse my language, but you can't do shit for yourself without your feet. You know what I'm saying? So when I got them back, ain't nothing feel as good as getting your feet back.
Let's talk about your work history. No work history? Okay. So you got 2 convictions?
I got armed robbery with a firearm. I got UUW.
A UUW? Man, we just want you guys to achieve as much success as possible. You got the power to change your story, to define your narrative. You know what I'm saying?
This the block I grew up on right here, man. All this right here. At least 25 years. At one point in time, if we would have walked down this block, you would have seen this block lit up. You know, people sitting all on their porch. But right now, though, it done changed, man. It's got real dangerous in the present time, you know what I'm saying? So.
You feel like you're on edge? Like you're looking at every car that passes by?
Hell yeah, you better be looking at every car that passes by. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be aware of your surroundings. Anything that's going on around you, you got to pay attention to. How you feeling? Look at big head. With all the bullshit I gotta deal with on a day-to-day basis, she keep me level headed.
Yeah. He crazy. That's why I be wanting him in the house. Cause it'd be too much going on.
Most days she a blessing. Some days she's more of like a headache.
That's what comes with relationships. They not always perfect all the time. You a headache?
Skirt. It's actually a lot of happy times going around here, man. What's up, boy? I call my phone. Just call my phone. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call you up. All right, love you too. Kids grow up. They had childhoods. I had a childhood. You know what I'm saying? But you just grow up fast in this environment. That's it. That's all. If God willing, I got a lot more time to go. Hope I can make my mother proud, Billy proud, anybody that cares about me proud.
A field of dreams. As a kid, I saw myself playing shortstop for the White Sox. You know, that was a dream, but, you know, at a certain point, man, baseball wasn't as important to me no more. More so than shit, just making sure I ain't get my ass beat going to school.
Almost 70 killings this year have been tied to gang violence in Chicago.
Last month, parents took their children out of school when rumors spread of an all-out gang war.
I mean, it's an everyday thing. If you walk the streets, if you go to school, if you go to church, it's a gang thing.
A high school basketball star considered one of the top prospects in the nation died Wednesday of gunshot wounds. Ben Wilson, the 6'8" forward,
fatally shot a block from his high school. His family, his school, the city mourned his loss.
I don't see why anybody do that to Ben.
What was going on in their minds? What would make them think about taking the life of someone?
I was 16 years old. My cousin came home one day and she told me that some guy had took $10 out of her purse while she was at the store up at Simeon High School. And I decided to go get a gun. I was gonna go get her money back. As we was walking towards the store, out of nowhere, I just get shoved from behind by the biggest person I've ever seen in my life. And he told me, man, fuck you, now what? It was about to be physical. And I'm saying I can't let this dude put his hands on me and possibly taking this gun from me. He lunged towards me, and in my mind, it was like do or die. Man, the moment I pulled the trigger, I had at that moment realized that I had done something very wrong. I took away life. That's something I gotta live with.
Charged in the shooting are two neighborhood teenagers, reported gang members.
Their attorney says there is no evidence they were gang members.
When anybody has a gun, we must assume they're looking for somebody to destroy.
Benji's mother, Mary Wilson, is here. If I could arrange for you to speak to the killers, what would you say to them?
I think what I would say is let's just close our eyes and just focus on the fact that there was a time when we were not even here in a body. And now that we are here in a body, we're here for a purpose. And let's try to think about what that purpose might be.
I always felt like the mistake that I had made wasn't gonna be what defined me as a person.
I went away for 20 years, and I just finished out that bit, man. I came home, and I decided I was gonna go about every day making up for what I did.
A wise person once said, "What surprises me most about humankind is that we get bored of our childhood, rush to grow up, and long to be children again, that we lose our health to make money, and then lose our money to restore our health. That by thinking anxiously about the future, we forget the present, such that we live in neither the present nor the future. That we live as if we were never going to die, and die as though we've never lived.
What up, what up, what up? We're talking about forgiveness. How powerful forgiveness is.
Let me ask a question to everybody. Who all believe they deserve to be forgiven? Raise your hand. So there's some people in here who don't think that they deserve to be forgiven. You don't think you deserve to be forgiven? Why don't you think you deserve forgiveness, man? You're a human being. You got flaws, you got weaknesses. We make mistakes.
It's a really touchy subject because, like, it's certain situations and stuff, like, I done been involved in and I can't take back. I don't know if that person, people gonna forgive me. You know what I'm saying? They people could still be out trying to want revenge, anything. Like me, I look over my shoulder every day. Every day, all of us do. I know we all do. We in the jungle every day when we leave here. You know what I'm saying? This the only space where everybody can probably be they self a little bit or, you know, let out certain stuff they can't do around when they with their guys or on a block or something like that. Ain't nobody out here trying to have no apology.
I don't want to get in nobody's business, but everybody, my crime is for public record. I served my time, everybody know. At some point in life, man, we've all been caught up in a level of ignorance that has caused us to make plenty of mistakes. First, man, was just knowing how to forgive yourself, man, without people even seeking forgiveness from you, so that you can sleep at night.
Like, I know I got a purpose up or something. And it ain't just to be just messing around in the streets. But it's hard to leave it alone when there's always something pulling you back into it. It's like, what other way is it but to protect myself? Even though I don't want to do this, but I'm forced to do this. So I don't know.
Everybody sign in? We're here to learn something. We're here to be open-minded. If anybody that don't come here to better themselves, I think you're in the wrong room. So be silent for a few moments and focus on your breathing.
He get his high school diploma, his GD. He gonna change him.
Right.
Now he feel he accomplished something.
Exactly.
Then we go to the next thing.
Okay, so he's with me. Whatever help he need, I'll give him. So if there's any questions, here we go.
Okay. 25, felt that too.
Okay, that's okay. Because you're not familiar with it, and you can always go back.
My back hurt.
Okay, so
My neck hurt.
You want something?
My back
You want
hurt,
a
my
different
leg
chair?
hurt.
Get the laptop, sit at the desk. We gotta make it work.
Oh man, can I leave? Hey.
No, Mr. Slaughter, shut the door so you're not
I don't even want
distracted.
to do this stuff, man. They know I don't like doing this school stuff. Oh, they in the way.
Mr. Slaughter, is reading a challenge?
Everything is a challenge. I don't like doing nothing, period. All the time I could be in school, I could be outside making money.
We're just your scaffolding. We're just here because you sat down or you agreed to. This is what will make me happy. And so, in between you getting from here to happy is your diploma.
I'm just saying, I don't. Man,
Just
I don't
answer my.
know, man.
Okay, and
Listen,
it's
y'all just ain't
making.
Y'all ain't gonna never know where I'm coming from, bro.
Okay, tell me where you coming from. Where
I'm
you
getting
coming
tired
from?
of being stuck in this room. One thing I know about me, I've been living my life on these streets ever since I was 13 years old. I'm 22 right now. Somebody might look at life like you gotta grow up and get you a job, a career, get old, you retire. All that sound good, but at the same time, in my mind, it was always, boy, you ain't gonna be shit but a drug dealer or a You ain't gonna be shit but a killer or a robber.
And you can't separate how Shamar kind of views himself now from just the constant negative messages that the neighborhood tries to reinforce about who he is as he's growing up. In 2013, the city closed 50 schools, the majority of them in black and brown neighborhoods on the south and west side. You know, when you observe this neighborhood in relation to others,
well, I went down
it looks the way it does, not by accident.
Glenn,
Chicago's south side. Line of demarcation between black and white runs along the railroad tracks.
The majority of communities driving the violence are those same communities that black folk were pushed into after the Great Migration. And I think that's the biggest barrier, man. I think it's trying to climb out of that.
Ayes are 46, nays are 0. I move to reconsider the vote. All those in favor say aye. Those opposed say no.
One of the major goals of this project is to push the limits of what you can do and who you can be.
Are you ready for the vote? That's what I always thought about it. I went up there and tried to do it, but I never did.
What makes you think your vote doesn't matter?
I mean, that's part of the reason we're here, right? To understand what our power is in relation to theirs and what we do about it to make our neighborhood better. And then you can become mayor if you want to. You got charisma, you're intelligent. What's preventing you from aspiring to be the mayor?
You have to act different. You have to define yourself differently. You have to dream differently. So that we create the next alderman. We create the next mayor.
All of our young people deserve an opportunity to be redeemed. God says you may have been rejected by other people, but you're accepted by me. You may have been denied by others, but you're received by God. You may be thrown away by others, but you are claimed by God. God says you are still mine.
To prevent you from burning the chicken like you usually do.
It all depends on how sophisticated you believe your mother to be. See, she could have told you that so that you could come out here and pick up the skill and not just sit in there till I get done. You have to just feel the spirit.
Barbecuing is spiritual.
That's the African way. See, you gotta cut the flame, see? Smoking. Doc, we got to cut the fire. You really don't know how to use this thing. You have to cut the air off and keep the flame low.
I understand. Burn the chicken like you usually do.
That's actually called grilling.
I'm out at my cousin's house for the 4th of July. You know, family get together. To be honest, I'm not really relaxing right now. These 4th of July holiday weekends, you know, they have been historically dangerous in Chicago. So just got my guys on my mind that I'm thinking about.
We in America. We black. Everything about this day don't have nothing to do with you.
I'm saying, like, how do we feel the fact that the Chicago Police Department is deploying extra 1,200 officers?
For what?
Them 1,200. Let's see how many shootings and bodies happened, okay? Because the 1,200 ain't had nothing to do with keeping you safe. It got everything we're doing with keeping you in your plantation.
He had lost a lot of blood, almost bled out. I just started praying for the little brother. And I keep just thinking about Stephen Ward behind us.
I've been shot multiple times. The program started August 2nd, and I got shot a couple of days later after the program started. I was gonna go do what I knew I had to do because somebody shot me. So I wanted to hurt somebody who hurted me, but they be on us. Don't be late. Got you, don't be late. So I'm like, man, I'll just stay in the house because I know I gotta get up tomorrow and be to work on time. So
a little over 2 weeks later, man, he was shot and killed. And I knew he was changing his life because even his fiance, she would call and say, man, she's so glad that he found this program because all he does now is study his books. You know, before then, Steve be all out in the streets.
There's a troubling report out about young black men in Chicago. This new report shows almost half of those men.
47% of the city's 20 to 24-year-old black males have been out of school and also out of work in neighborhoods on Chicago's south and west side.
See the construction workers? You got people in our community that's on these construction jobs making all this money, when you got guys on the same block hanging out. It just don't seem like it make any sense. So what we doing is taking properties and rebuilding them.
See that? What you have to do to get it off?
You know, you'll see those guys out there learning the trade.
The way you address smaller cavity here is you would actually...
And they're gonna put that learning to use on site.
So is each way as efficient, or is one way more efficient than the other?
They're gonna be rehabbing properties. They're gonna be increasing the value of the community.
Big Mike, I want you to be the first mastic painter.
This all it is simple, man. Ain't nothing to it. Oh, put it back. Just try to run.
Hey, don't record that, man. Wow. Wow.
All right, so tomorrow we're going to test on Module 1, guys. Who did not take advantage of reading Module 1? Did not take advantage of... So you didn't read it at all? I never studied a day in my life. Okay, we have 6 weeks to get to this whole book.
He said read the whole chapter. We don't even be having time for that. The time of the day, if you take an hour out your day, you're still not gonna be able to read 100 pages in 3 days. I think that's for everybody. That's no. So
No.
you could.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Obviously, the majority can't because most people that sit here been out of school almost 5, 6, 7, 8 years. So your study habits are very slim to none. So that's why a lot of people ain't ready, especially younger cats. We don't
Did you read the 39 pages?
Yes,
sir?
I read. I could test on that right now. And I
so
get every
you can't read the rest of that?
I can read the rest of it, but you want me to read 61 more pages and remember everything in the page? It's gonna take some time and guidance.
So what have I been saying since the get-go? We don't have time. We have 6 weeks to get through this whole book. We don't have that luxury. Open your books to section 2. Start off the reading, sir.
Falls from elevated heights account for about 1/3 of all deaths in the construction trade.
Hey. She likes to think that it's our office, but this is my office.
Yeah, it's our office because we share everything. But both of these, if you take a step back, are very indicative of Marshall and I and our personalities. You see,
Hers is bland.
no.
And
Can you let me speak? First of all, bogus. There are business cards inside of your degree. You know, I have my degree in an official Bowdoin marquee frame.
Although it is framed.
I know, I gotta fix it. I gotta fix it.
It is crooked.
You see?
Obviously, not enough detail has gone into the.
Yo, we were so full of it.
You want me to do the sauce too?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Because I can do it. It's a Hatch recipe. Put a little pepper in there. Moderate, not a lot. Moderate.
That's red pepper, baby.
Yeah, I know. That's moderate.
This be my assignment, babe. I'm not the cooker. She the cooker of the family. But I gotta, contribute, man. I gotta, in order to stay in the house, I gotta. She always laugh when I tell her this. But it was like, you was kind of like my dream woman. Like I conjured you up 20 years ago and didn't know you, but I knew of you.
He
I had
told me.
one shot.
He told me he saw me in the car.
I had to hit the brakes.
He said he was leaving and he came back because he saw me pull up in the car.
And then when she got out, I just knew right then and there I had to get her name and her phone number. If I wouldn't have did it, then I would have always been wondering, man, what if? But I ain't gotta ask what if. I already know that. So, see?
Hey, Keita, anybody at? I'm Quavo, you Cardi B. Hey, look, y'all, it's Cardi B. Watch this, I'll make a scene. Hey, everybody, look, there go Cardi B. Cardi B, what you doing in Chicago? Huh?
My girl Shakita. She a little decent little black girl. Go to school, she go to church, got a decent job.
Well, I know what to do. Got a whole bunch of cheetah pets. About like 50 cheetah pets. A big old hole
See,
in the
this
yard.
why you can't be in that field.
A lot of people say I don't even deserve to be with her. He got tattoos on his face, he sell drugs, all this other stuff. He play with guns, he ain't the kind of dude for you.
What up, man? How was your weekend?
It was decent. I went to Kenshaw's funeral. Found myself a little bit too active.
What was going on with that?
Yeah, my head went in the right place. I can't really go into too much detail. I just found myself falling back into the same shit.
If you find yourself dealing with the loss of a friend, now you feeling like, man, somebody need to pay for that. When you feeling like that and you know you in these places and these spaces in your mind, man, call me, man.
You know, because you can easily be pulled off into something that you really shouldn't be a part of.
Since I joined the Mafia, I go to work and come home and I can live comfortably. And at the same time, though, there's some people that don't like that. They fucked up my face. And just fucked up my damn face the other day. All this other goofy ass shit on this block I live on. Cody just fucked up my damn face and they put fucking staples in my fucking head. I'll never let nobody fuck up my face like that. And a part of me, I wanna go back and go kill everybody.
Have you ever disciplined yourself? Have you ever grabbed yourself in collar, check yourself, get right, man? Sometimes you gotta check yourself. You don't need that, check yourself, man.
In neighborhoods like this, it's very quick to immediately go to I kill you, because that's the ultimate threat. And if you say you're gonna kill me, I don't know if you're gonna do it or not, so I can't leave my life in your hands. I just take you out first.
You from right here, bro? You with that shit?
This is all around you. It almost feels inescapable that this is your ultimate fate. If you kill one of mine, it's only right that I kill one of yours.
When I was a baby, everything was decent. My mama got 5 kids, 5 boys. We used to be sleeping on pallets and shit, like real life. Don't got a bed, but it's comfortable as hell up on this floor with all these blankets with me and my brothers. My little brother Keno, wasn't nothing like me. When I went to school, I got F's and D's. Keno, going to school, A's. I would say A's and B's, but he really got no B's. Man, Shorty got A's. So, when my little brother got killed, that what really made me not give a fuck about nothing. He got killed up there, shot in the back of his head, right in the street. Whole back of his head like this big. Ever since that day, in my mind, I was finna make everybody have a hole that big in the back of their head. I was gonna make everybody's mama cry the way my mama crying every day. I was gonna make all their brothers think the way I'm thinking right now, since they did that to my baby brother. The one I know that was righteous.
You know, Isaiah, he almost bled out on the operating table. So we glad to have him back.
After I got shot, now it's like, you play crazy, try to disrespect me, I'm just throw at your ass.
We got you, man.
Y'all ass tweaking, folks.
But he's a young man who's still traumatized behind what happened to him.
I understand the feeling. I've had guns drawn on me. Actually, somebody tried to shoot me in the head.
You tend to arm yourself if you feel like the police can't keep you safe, right? Maybe we focusing in the wrong area where you're gonna have majority of the problems going on. I ain't gotta tell you what that is, my brother.
That was a lot of shots.
Man, I ain't gotta tell you what that was. Wow. The police job is to kind of like respond to crime. There's really no plan in place to prevent crime.
Chicago has addressed gun violence the same way that the nation as a whole has. We now spend almost $5 million on policing every day in Chicago. And this figure doesn't even include $700 million in police misconduct settlements since 2011.
This is the perfect reason why I'm gonna be in the house tonight on a Saturday night, because they looking for a usual suspect, and my profile fits right in line with that. We as taxpayers have paid out so much money that we should feel like when we see the police, we're protected, instead of feeling like our life is in jeopardy.
My brother got killed by the police.
They shot him in his apartment, let him bleed out, you know. He had just had his first son. His girl was pregnant with his second.
They need to know that if they do something like this, there's gonna be consequences. You know, you're gonna lose your fucking freedom.
4 years after the shooting, the Van Dyke murder trial is just hours away. The police officer who is charged with first-degree murder of the 17-year-old Laquan McDonald.
You want to see Jason Van Dyke go down for murdering Laquan McDonald.
Laquan McDonald was a 17-year-old kid shot 16 times by a Chicago police officer. He was our Michael Brown. He was our Trayvon Martin, and so many others.
It's the first time in decades a Chicago police officer has been charged with murder in an on-duty shooting.
Jason Van Dyke took to the stand to testify in his own defense.
His eyes were just bugging out of his head. He had just these huge white eyes just staring right through me.
The fact is that a lot of the folk that knew Laquan before he was killed, the constant theme that they would use to kind of describe him or characteristic is that he was just very jovial. He was playful, you know, he cracked a lot of jokes. That's Shaban. Apparently, the other officers just saw a kid who obviously needed attention and care. But Jason Van Dyke saw a nigga that was worthy of death.
Your stories are the stories we don't tend to hear. So one of the things that I think about is, yes, you're writing a book, yes, to publish your story, but to use that story in a way that's powerful to create changes, not only in yourselves and amongst us, but beyond that. You guys know that the Chicago Police Department is mandated to have training. So where does the content come to train the officers around that? How do we teach them? We're gonna be meeting every Wednesday. We're gonna put together a collection of stories that are unbelievably powerful, and we're gonna present your work printed and published.
But law enforcement, the reality is, even when we do share these stories with them, it's still gonna be unarmed, black, innocent people getting killed. You know what I'm saying? It's still gonna be people our age or older who's traumatized by certain events because of police officers. That's what makes the world flow. Violence will always make the world flow. It's part of life, period.
I just think it's important for us to have our voice out there, sharing those difficult stories, those stories that you just really don't want to share. Because oftentimes we think we're going through this shit by ourselves and there's somebody else that's going through the exact same thing. Leave your comfort zone, right?
It ain't like I ain't really comfort, it just triggers like certain things in my head. So now, arguments, everybody know I got shot. Talking about, I don't really talking about specifically that day or whatever the case is, because I still, you know what I'm saying, still battle with that shit. I still visualize everything. From getting shot to the emergency room, to getting out to the emergency room, to recovering. You know what I'm saying? So.
No, trust me, so I was shot almost 30 years ago, right? Like messed up, came out the hospital in a wheelchair, the whole nine, right? Couldn't walk. So, and I still, to this day, the minute you mentioned that, I went back to the day I got shot. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not gonna go away. But every time we meet, we're gonna grow a little bit. Trust me.
But I don't trust people. So, I ain't talking to nobody, man. I just can't.
I'm looking at these faces, man. There's gonna be a lot of you brothers, man, that I know before this is all over, we gonna love like our own family. It's unfortunate that we have in prison our own self and our own community. Ali talk about not traveling out of Illinois. Some of y'all don't even travel 4 blocks away from where you live. Am I lying? Because you know that's a danger zone. Some of y'all ain't even went downtown and took a walk on the Riverwalk because you don't feel safe outside of these silos that you done built for yourself within your own communities. We're gonna change that.
Hey, repeat after me. This trip is a church trip. This is a church trip. This trip is a church trip. Okay? We'll let everything follow from that, all right?
You know how much I love you. I love you too. You know, mama mad because I popped you off. You can have a little shimon. She blue. Nobody when they do it have a baby, baby. That's crazy. Yeah. I'll call you back on every on the show. I love you. I love you more. I love you more.
Built this whole building for free.
The first question that we pose to the guys is, who are you? How do you see yourself? If you don't know and if you don't appreciate your history, if you don't really love the people who loved you into existence, your ancestors, if we don't cherish that legacy, we don't know who we are.
We at Howard right now. We on Howard campus right now.
Howard is a premier historically black university. And so I want them to step on campus, breathe in that history, really kind of see themselves as part of it.
Hey, we heard about you.
Basically what this houses is not only our English department, but our Department of Foreign Languages.
So when you come in as a freshman, you work directly with Fortune 500 companies such as Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan, things like that.
Money. Don't trip. Y'all gonna see me again.
All right, any questions about Princeton or anything? No?
The future of Howard University promises to be amazing.
Ms. Shamant, there's this inbuilt frustration with education.
Howard has delivered a million writers, filmmakers.
But at the same time, his potential is immeasurable. We just gotta keep challenging him to grow.
Shamant, let's go. Leave me alone, bro. Bro, leave me alone.
We got Shamant. We ain't in Chicago.
See me talk to him over there, Slop. Come on.
Ooh, now we in Chicago, bro.
I don't get no fuck. Damn. I don't even want to beat each other.
Maybe the purpose of this trip is to convince you that you belong at a place like Howard or Georgetown or anywhere. You belong there. The biggest obstacle is for you to see that.
Hello? Yeah, I had to go to court for Lil Charles.
Last night,
Lil Charles, man, was arrested for a gun. I hate this place. He ran from the police, allegedly, and they recovered a gun, allegedly. So he could get 6 to 30 years.
Not going to go into detail, but this thing, a program is going to just solve everybody's problem. It's not going to happen. You slip and you fall, and this is the only thing that you got. The jail and the prison system. That's extremely frustrating. It's not making anybody better or anything like that.
I think what I'm trying to say is our goal is always keep pushing you. Your relationship with us is about us having high expectations for you and trying to hold you accountable to that. Right? So, I know you want to go to school, so the focus should be there every day. You working towards something.
The portion that we're working on now is for the English part, right? It says, a trip to the ocean can be a relaxing escape from everyday pressures of life. Hey, are you staying up too late?
Man, I'll be honest, bro. I'll be waking up and all kind of
Why? You have nightmares?
I be dreaming about my little brother, so I be tweaking.
Right. Do we need to get you some help?
Nah, boy. Man, if you get
Boy, you gotta look like a boy.
Nah. They trying to lock me up, though.
No, Shaman, excuse me. You need to maybe talk it out. We haven't dealt with it effectively, is what I'm saying. Because you have not had any counseling for, you've not had any grief counseling or anything. That's a misconception. We need what everybody else needs. We're humans just like everybody else. And you know why and this is why we continue to down spiral, because we think we don't need it. But we need it.
The thing is, you have to be able to open up and say, man, look, this is what I'm going through. And I know it's weighing on you. You know what I'm saying? It's pushing. This shit weigh on anybody. How long y'all been doing this?
Oh, yeah.
A whole year. You've been shot. You had all kind of shit happen. You still here. So that means you want to do something. The thing is, man, you just gotta put in the energy, man. And the fact that you come here every day tell me you want something else. Now it's about like what you want to do something else.
Some nights I can't even sleep. Wake up with cold sweats, with this trauma, PTSD, we all like, there's a lot of people that got PTSD, honestly. And then they like kinda in denial. Some people in denial, some people not. But some people got it, they don't realize like they really got it, like the fact like you feel like you gotta carry your gun everywhere you go. That's PTSD. I mean, honestly, yeah, I used to lie to myself and say I wasn't, because I didn't really like fully understand like how I could really how it really affected me. But like over time it started to get to me.
Specific moment, how did that moment affect you in some way?
And you keep it all bottled in, you don't really talk to nobody. Either be able to tame it, keep it tame as much as possible, or eventually it's just gonna spill out and just cause it to overload.
Oh, my baby mama is here. My opera baby, he's so great.
No.
I was asleep. She called me one morning. Said she needed to go to the hospital. Asked her what happened. She said she has a whole bunch of blood and she doing and whatever. And she said she thinks she's having a miscarriage. I was saving up for my baby. When I found out she had a miscarriage, that shit was over. I was getting high, started spending that shit, started getting all kind of shit. Saving that money for a reason, for a baby. Ain't no baby to fucking saving that shit for. Fuck that money.
Slaughter is not do what he need to do, and he fell back doing his GED. And so it was real hard trying to find out what he's thinking to try to help him. Slaughter! Did you eat something?
No.
You got some money?
No.
I just gave Hawk some money for go get something to eat.
You done gave him some money for what?
Oh, so he did all that work in there.
Man, I could've did that. That's what I'm talking about.
Did you see?
You ain't never say come over there and do no work. That's what I'm saying. How y'all expect me to
Because see, you playing games.
You ain't say nothing about work?
Hold up. Did I tell you come over at 10 o'clock? Yes or no?
That don't got nothing to do with it.
Answer the question. Right, did you come at 10 o'clock? Did you come at 10 o'clock? Okay then.
Y'all that got me.
But you got
Fucking camera out my face.
Hello?